I just would like to say thank you for coming to visit our Dia de los Muertos altar. This is the way that we honor our ancestors and family members that had passed away. We do this to honor them. We believe that they come to visit us the day that has been set up for them to visit, which is the Dia de los Muertos. We start our tradition on the 27th. That's when we start setting up the altar, and then it goes to different phases. And today it was the very last day where we added food and for them to come and visit. Uh, has lights and sugar skulls that we made. Class help us to make. The first time in PV that we have done it, and hopefully everybody come and visit it. Thank you.
Okay, I know that there were a couple groups on campus that put this together. Which ones were those?
So I'm the one that actually kind of pitched it to Miss Reyes, and then I know that she pitched it to the administration to see if that's something that we could do. And then it was the Latino group, pretty much Spanish classes pitched in, and then I think people just like individually started adding pictures to the ofrenda over here, which is actually really great.
So this starts on the 27th through the 1st. Is there specific things you guys do on each day?
On the I think it's 28th or 29th of October, it's when the dogs or animals that have passed away, if they're on the ofrenda, that they come and visit the land of the living. And on October 30th, we add like a candle. Every day is a different day that we add stuff to the ofrenda. One especially that we make sure we have is the flowers. They help like make the path to the spirits that come in. But on the certain days we have like food, the favorite foods that like the people that passed away that we have on the ofrenda that they liked, and then also to the drinks. But we do like candles to like pave the way as well to help like guide the spirits on their journey. The November 1st, is Dia de los Angelitos. It's the Day of the Dead for the kids that didn't make like under 18 that passed away at an early age, and that's what we celebrate. And then on the 2nd is Dia de los Muertos, the All Souls Day. So it's all the souls that have passed that come and visit.
So what exactly goes on in the altar?
So I mentioned it before, we have food, food that a lot of people like to eat, but when they were here on the land of the living. Also, we have sugar skulls, we have a vase of water. We didn't do on here just because we wanted to build a library. But we also have fire. So like the fire are to help guide the spirits on their journey here. The water help quench their thirst. So like when they come here to the land of the living, they're obviously probably thirsty. So we have stuff that they like to drink, water as well. And then a variety of food. Usually we have Piedra Vista on ofrenda, but I couldn't find it here in town. So usually it's Piedra Vista or just like whatever they like to eat.
What is that?
So Piedra Vista is a sweet bread that it's called bread of the dead, and what it is, it has like replicated bones. It's like a circle, and it has like a little circle on top and like bones around it, and it's all in this bread. It's a sweet bread. It's actually really good, and it just helps resembles their bones that have passed, like the bones of their body. And then also we have our sugar skulls here. They symbolize the sweetness of the path of their past when they were here.
Do you know the history of how the Day of the Dead started?
So it's just passed on from generation to generation, honestly. But I have studied that it's actually happened in pre-colonial, when the Spain was taking over. The Catholics really celebrated it, and to this day it's still celebrated in the Catholic Church. But it's just more instead of a religion based, it's more like a heritage now at this point. I feel like many people around the world celebrate it, especially in Mexico. That's where the biggest celebration is. It started way back then, and then just generation to generation just passed down.
Why do you guys put up pictures?
Is to remember those that have passed. I didn't have any of my family on here because I have one at my house, but so for instance, I put up at my house is a picture of my grandfather, Both my grandfathers, and those people that have just passed within within however long they've gone. But it's just like a day of celebration for them that they're here spiritually, and that they come and just pay a visit to us, see how we're doing in a way. More of a celebration of their life when they were here on the living. So that's why we have all their stuff that they like to eat and to drink. The reason why we have these pictures is to just remember the ones that have passed. With the flowers and stuff, that kind of helps them. Like, for instance, I just moved here, so the flowers help navigate them to go back to the land of the dead and then come back to the land of the living every year. Right. Marigolds, yeah, the marigolds. And what they are is the reason why we have them on the altar is so that it shows like, okay, this is where you're supposed to be. But also too, we also take their leaves and like make a trail in our house, and we also do like a sign of the cross. But the leaves just help trail them back to like, okay, this is where they're at now. Like, for instance, I just moved here from Arizona, so like I had an ofrenda in Arizona, but now I have one here, and so I made a trail so that my family knows that I'm here now. If anything, like if people want to get to know more about it, Coco and Book of Life is probably like the best 2 movies that they can watch to find out more information.